Mic check. Mic check. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his frog in my throat. Gosh. That'll teach me how to have a drink. Hey, yeah, yeah. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin, without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top, and offered him every kingdom would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone. How he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Hello, Arthur. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing? Song goes out to all you natural girls. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay. He took a deep breath and he blew those clouds and blew them away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful faces. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la. Send them to Cadbury's, they may risk before your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me. 'Cause you are a natural girl. How we go, good man. Work for days and I'll toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress, all your wedding flowers, and your dress we made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest, turn every man's head, as you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile, that smile. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. An actual girl. Rare commodity. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. 'Cause you're a natural girl. The natural girls. Someone send a message to my fingers. I'm season high. I climb the walls and climb by the highest steeple. At the top of my voice, I sing to all the people. Found this girl I love, who won't fall above. 'Cause you're a natural girl. A natural girl. I'll write your name on Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're an actual, natural girl. I love Tim. Where's my music window? How y'all doing? Did you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place, where even your emotions have an echo, with so much space. So when you're out there without a care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because of the knowing. I just need to know. Bing. No, not yet, puppy. Almost. This one goes out to all you women in black. I mean, men in black. Sorry, gentlemen. Gentlemen. This one goes out to the Secret Service. There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move that he makes, there's another chance he takes. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To all the fake psyops all around the world. Secret agent man. To all the fake assassinations through history. Secret agent man. You went and killed Rasputin. You put his dick in a jar. He had a 12-inch cock apparently. She got closer eyes. See, beware of pretty faces you find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say. You give yourself away. You'll know them by their fruits. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To the secret agent man who couldn't holster his gun at the Donald Trump shootout. Secret agent man. To all the bald-headed bodyguards that look like reptilians, apparently. Have you ever seen one? Not me either. Secret agent man. Giving you a facelift. You look like a reptilian. Swinging on the Riviera one day, lying on the Bombay all the next day. Oh, don't let the wrong word slip when you're kissing those flip-flop lips. Odds are you won't kiss me tomorrow. To the 14-year-old schoolgirl called Amanda, who gave me a love bite. Secret agent Amanda. Wow, I missed it. Secret agent Amanda. Giving you a facelift. He went and sucked on me neck. He sucked on me neck. I'm getting a tattoo done. Ladies only. Natural girls only. Not ladies. It sounds like laddies. How you all doing? Do you have a nice day on the non-spinning stationary flat plane? I would like to leave this city. This old town don't smell too pretty, and I can feel the warning signs running around. And when I leave this island, poke myself into a soul asylum, I can feel the warning signs running around. So here I go, I'm still scratching around in this same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. So what do you say? You can't give me the dreams if they're mine anyway. scratching around in this same old hole. My body feels young, but the mind is very old. So why do you say you can't give me the keys to mine anyway? There, half the world away, I said there, half a world away. I've been lost down there, but I don't feel down. I don't feel down. Bink. How are we all doing? Do we have a nice day? Sing one for God. Well, I heard there was a secret David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, and the baffled king composing. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Saw her bathing on the roof. That's not right, is it? Where is it? Sing? Oh yeah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight over through you. And she tied you to a kitchen chair. Broke your throat then, cut your hair from your lip she drew. At least I can play the bar chord. Hallelujah. Just takes forever to get there. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Baby, I've been here before. I know this room, I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. I have seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march, it's a cold brew. Face, doggy. Nearly. There was a time you let me know what's really going on below. Now you never show it to me, do you? Well, I remember when I moved in you. Holy Ghost was moving to every breath we breathe. Was hallelujah. got a bow. All I've ever learned from life was how to shoot somebody without through you. And it's not a cry you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold wind through. Hallelujah, yeah, hallelujah, yeah, hallelujah, yeah, hallelujah, yeah. Bink. Good afternoon, boys and girls. How y'all doing? Let's put this guitar on my back. Do you want a biscuit, Barlow? Does Sherlock want a bicky? Your biscuit. Ooh, yes, please, sir. Come on. Biscuit. Oh, biscuit. Let's cover Albie up. Oh, there's the nail clippers. Oh, you dingbat. Go on then and eat it, you do. You know what it is? Because I got half a chocolate brownie out of the fridge. You can smell it. He don't want his biscuit. He wants mine. Come on then. Pause. Copy. Tweety. Tweet. Copy. Paste. Done. Bosh. I'll explain CSI. Back to class. Every day we look at a human skeleton. Why? Because it's wonderful. It's a wonderful proof that God left. He created you in his image. Male and female created he, them. He gave men farther apart rectangular shaped eyes. Look at the bridge through the nose. Women got rounded, open, closer eyes. Look at the bridge in the nose. Bigger nose, smaller nose. Bigger teeth, smaller teeth. Wider dental arch, narrow dental arch. Square jaw versus sloping jaw, pointed chin. The widest part in a woman's face is up in the hairline. The widest part of a man's face is below the eyes. In general, it looks like a block, a square, a rectangle. Sometimes we call it a cannonball / bowling ball because it's as wide as it is long, almost. The woman is nowhere near as wide as it is long. That's why we call it the upside down egg. Welcome to the show. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as teaching, research, criticism, news reporting. I did that backwards. Without the need for formal payment to a copyright holder, to the noddy holder. Let's open up that. Let's say hello to class. How are you all doing? Do you have a nice day on non-spinning stationary flat plane? First in was Denise from San Diego. Kyle came second. How are you doing? Out in the boot. Bernadette Shepherd came third. Hello, Bernadette. Alpha, I always said hello to. Carrie, hello, Carrie. Did I not say hello, Carrie? I don't know if I did. I think I did. Usually I say hi when you say my name because I know you're talking to me. Annabelle! We already said hello to Annabelle. Judy. Anna Souza. Hello, Anna Souza. Tim, we already said hello to. Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia. Lee D. Pete, do you know the system's going to crash this month and we will all be set free? Nesra, Jacera. Baby, get your money in silver and gold. By the way, if you don't know, Q, trust the plan is very real. I very much can doubt it. What are you talking about, Lee? As if they're going to crash their own system. Only to get digital ID, and I'll tell you, in digital currency. They're not going to crash the system. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing ever happens, Lee. Nothing happens at all. The needle returns to the start of the song, and we all bank along like before. Get off, you big daft dog. He's diving on me because I got all happy. Yeah, hey. Oh, you stink. Yeah, you stink. You smelly dog. Seriously, you come up here, you give me a cuddle, and you fart like that on me. Oh, seriously, dog. That is not the way to start the show. What do you want? You want the toilet? You want a wee-wee? You want a wee-wee? That's what he wants. That's what he's telling me. He must go out for a poo-poo. Need a wee-wee, poo-poo. Go on out. Oh, doggy, that is eggy, doggy. Why is the microphone wet? What have you done to the microphone? Oh, you've got your ears on it. Right, I'm back. Right, we are going to start the show now. Where are we? I think Maradona. How many times have you asked me to do Maradona? Inches. Right, there we go. Maradona. I haven't done him, have I? I better not have done him. You're winding me up if I have. I haven't, have I? I don't remember doing Diego. Diego Maradona. No, we don't have a Diego. Right, let's do Diego first then, Luke. Images. Dink-a-dink-a-dink. She's got beautiful eyes, hasn't she? She has. Small dentures, chubby little hamster cheeks. I'll tell you what, she had some right thighs on her, didn't she? Well, they all do. They've all got chicken nom-noms, but Maradona had extra special meaty thighs. Look at them chicken drummers. And there it is, the female Bigfoot. In line, footfall of a woman, arms akimbo, the small stature of a very flexible woman. She was Argentina's greatest player. I don't know who is now. I really don't care, but I never followed the beautiful game. I never found it beautiful. I never found it interesting. I thought it was 22 pufters kicking a pig's bladder, inflated pig bladder, around 4 acres of grass on a Saturday. I can think of better things to do than that. Than watch this game. But there are so many men that love this game, my brother included. Probably still supports LFC, don't you? This is the thing, right? They're not going to give up their idols. They're not going to give up their sinful life. They're not. They're not going to give it up. You and I have changed all sorts, right? Personally, to compensate God for your ignorance. That's the only way I can put it. I'm compensating God for my ignorance in daily worship and praise for everything He's given me. These people are given fame, fortune, and talent. And normal people like me and you believe that we can be a Maradona. We believe that we can be a Donald Trump. We believe that we can be an aircraft carrier captain. But none of these things are allowed to be in this world where we're surrounded by act whores. This is a woman pretending to be a man, pretending to be a male footballer. Does it not rock your world? Does it not change your perspective when you know these things? Of course it does. Flat Earth does. But it only does this to people with, I can only call them souls. It is almost like my best friends are soulless, and even when they find out, oh, I was right, they're still not going to care. Those that will care, they'll apologise to us, right, for their ignorance, for doubting us, the ones that love them. But until that day, I can only search for people like myself. I can only hope that God's master plan at the end of all this is that he saves as many people as he can. The Bible says 144,000, but in retrospect, I didn't understand. They was talking about priests and preachers, not how many natural people are going to survive. It's not what it's about. It's about how many people are going to be chosen to be his designated speakers on earth. That kind of makes more sense to me, that God wouldn't kill everyone and just keep 144,000. Because if there's 8 billion of us, 144,000 is nothing, is it? It's a hair compared to the rest of the people. There were lots of good people in this world, even though they don't know the truth. It doesn't mean that they should go to hell just for not understanding that they hid God. That's what they did. They hid God. There'd be much more spirituality in this world if we knew the truth. If we knew where we were. If we knew that we were born on a flat plane. There's no such thing as space. That's heaven above us, hell below us. We're in a 3-tier reality without knowing that we choose which way we want to go, up or down. The devil doesn't want to defeat you like in a game of football. He just wants to screw up your game. That's all he has to do, make you sin. These people worship the devil. They literally worship the devil. Because they're created in his image. The wrong face for a man. He looks like he's got 3 front teeth, doesn't he? Her teeth look offset. Strangely enough. Like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise has got that offset tooth. Maradona. Is that the Gallaghers with Maradona? Look at her lovely eyes. None of them have got chins, look. Well, they've got a chin shape, look, but there's no jawline, look. No jawline. Liam's got a little bit of one, but again, she stayed fitter than Noel. I think Noel had the first kids before Liam, being the older sister. Right, Diego Maradona. It's a girl, final answer. Beautiful eyes, high set ears, small dentures, no jawline, no body. She's tiny. For a man, she's tiny. For a woman, she's bulky. She actually looks a little bit like the Gallaghers there. Is it the Gallaghers I'm seeing? I think it is. That's not Maradona, is it? Is that really Maradona? Shut up. Oh, it well is. I really didn't think that looked like Maradona, but it is. They've all got small faces. Especially, what's wrong with Freddie there? He looks like he needs an hamburger. They're all women. They're all women. What's going on in the world? Maradona walking. There's a nice one from Flamingo. He looks like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever there. That's the one we're talking about, innit? Game over. There's no way I could find picture after picture showing female gates if I'm not looking at a female. She put on a lot of timber when she got older, didn't she? Is she still alive? I don't even know if she's still alive. Is that you there as well? No. That looks like both of them are female gates, look. Everywhere you go, you always take the weather. He looks like Prince Nazim Ahmed there, doesn't he? The pair of them put some timber on. I can only imagine they had children and couldn't get the weight back off. Or couldn't be bothered to get the weight back off. I've got hiccups. That's a nice one. Again, even on the cane, look at that inline footfall there. Same with the bodyguard. She got big thighs, hasn't she, the bodyguard? She's missing her boobs, but she got big thighs. Walking in line like Diego there. There's another one here, look. I was just seeing that one. What is that? As above, so below. Oh, it is. We'll take that. Diego Maradona. Saluting his president. Satan! Of course, Maradona was the number 10. He was a number 10 shirt. That's a penis and a vagina. Ben 10. Do you get it yet? Ben 10. Penis and vagina. In Maradona's husband, the Beast. I can't remember. I'm sure he picked a Beast for an husband. Who's them? Oh, they're both mincing. Oh, it's Lionel Messi. It's Lionel Mincy. Hello, Lionel Mincy. Oh, you got big thighs, ladies. It looks like Jean-Claude. Why did that picture go? Why did it do that? That's not the picture I wanted to go to. Right, can I shut the door now? Is that all right by you? Thanks. Where's your puppy? Ow, bank the mic. He loves his little puppy. He hadn't chewed it up. I think it's because it looks like a puppy. He hadn't done out to it. He just loves it. It's cute. You got your puppy. Right, where are we? 10 and 11. One's in reverse flamingo. The other one's swinging right round in flamingo. Isn't it funny when you can see them from the back and the front? Madonna. Diego Madonna. Faking arm injuries. Handballed the goal in against England, didn't he, folks? All you English people. 1986. Does it ring a bell? It done to me. I couldn't give a crap. Wasn't that the same year that Challenger exploded? Well, the firework went off. That's a big 5-head, I'm just saying. Oh, that's a belter. Wide a long face. Let's go back one. A Scottish councillor. Nah. Even the councillor's a flip-flop. Right, we're done. Maradona. I didn't open up the back file. Desktop downloads. Let's open up the H file. Let's make that smaller so I can see everything. Diego should find you. Search. Right, whilst that search is Maradona, we'll open up the next one. Marty Feldman. Haven't we already done Marty Feldman? You're winding me up. Could have sworn we'd already done it. Yep. Repeats, 20 seconds of my life, can't get it back. Stephanie Powers, think I've done that one. Eleanor Roosevelt, not phasing us. Daisy Lowe. Who's Daisy Lowe? Daisy Lowe. Fashion model, it's not famous. Let's pick some real people. I want some real A names, please. Right, I'll go. Let's do another one. Bank. Have I done Messi? Can't remember. Let's have a look. Lionel Messi. Oh, I've already done it. Brink. I've done Beckham. Have I done Ronaldo? I've got to have done Ronaldo, surely. No, I haven't, really. Alright, let's do Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Search. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano. Let's add the Portuguese princess. Not you, Anna. We're looking at this one. She got tiny high set ears. Beautiful lips. Fake eyebrow. She's got arched eyebrows, but she's got a fake brow bone in the middle. Fake Adam's raisin implant. People can't believe that a woman can play this good, that a woman can be this tall and look this way. When chemicals are involved, the changes happen swiftly. Go watch any video on YouTube. FTM voice changing. How quick testosterone changes a female voice. How it changes the female body. It doesn't change it skeletally, but it changes it in a muscular way, like giving the imprint of a man to the eye. And she got really bad necrotic mastectomy scars, Ronaldo. I'm sure she has. Oh yeah, he didn't pick an Adam's raisin. He picked an Adam's golf ball, didn't he? Look at that. What is that? Has he got throat cancer? Mate, you need that lancing. Right, we're looking at Cristiano Ronaldo. And that, from the rear, reverse flamingo. She looks a bit like Jack Lester to me. I see Jack Lester, the soft eyes, the beautiful dental arch, the high set ears. Look at the sloping shoulders on her. If that was a man, it should just go straight across, and the neck should just like look like a tree trunk, not like it's surrounded by, I don't know, grass, mountains, triangle-shaped mountains. Ronaldo walking. I didn't see many gates in there, did you? Let's have a look at his gait. We're done. Look at these straight away. I can see four female gaits. That's the first one, look. Look at the foot and the foot looking out towards 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. The knees are following suit, look. It's a woman's gait. That is full on woman, look. One foot behind the other. There it is again from a different angle, look. The feet are pointed outwards, but the heels are in line, look. See it? Tightrope walking. There it is from the back. A tightrope walker. Imagine there's a piece of rope below her feet. And that's what it looks like, right? She's walking on a tightrope over and over and over. I can show this to you because it's a woman. In like all footballers are women. That's the thing. All footballers are women, and it's hard for people to accept Ronaldo's a girl, let alone that it's all of them. But I've done this for 6 years, and I know what the female walks like, and that right there is a female gait. Let's run you through the markers. First marker is sloping shoulders, and the shoulders are tilted to one side. Look how the body is leant downwards. Look, this is a woman's gait. The hips twist. It's more twisted than that, but she's not in full mint. She's coming through flamingo. Look, she creates this bent diamond in her legs. See that diamond shape? Men don't create diamonds. They create straight, long triangles. Isosceles triangles. Thin, long triangles, because our knees stay together. We never open our knees when walking. Women do, though. It's part of hip rotation created by childbearing hips. And that's why all these footballers walk like this, run like this, one foot in front of the other, swinging knees open and in front of each other. If it wasn't true, I wouldn't be able to find these pictures over and over again of a so-called man crossing his legs over with his arms hanging away from his body, just like a woman's. Just like a woman's. And there it is again, look, at the airport. It's impossible for me to find picture after picture after picture of men walking
one foot in front of the other. Never, ever, ever in real life is that what I see. I see that with women, but I never see it with men. Because we don't walk like that. Women do. It's the final answer. Every time you see those feet crossed over, this includes the little ones, back turned. We're talking about multi-generational, secret transgenderism in celebrities. And now they've pushed it on the public, and the public are copying suit and following suit. Copying their idols. Maybe that's what they'll do at the end. They'll just all roll it out. We're all trans, and then accept it or not. If most of the world isn't bothered that they've been lied to about the shape of the earth, then they're not going to even blink an eye when they find out Cristiano Ronaldo's got the wrong shape too. She walks like a girl. It's a final answer. Ronaldo fails forensics because it's a girl. Diego Maradona, I forgot to post him and I forgot to cut him out. Look at that, Luke. I did it, Luke, and you didn't even remind me to cut it out, Luke. Not paying attention in class. Diego Maradona. There's two of them. We'll take them both. Diego Maradona. There we go. Let's come back. Cristiano. Oh, search Ronaldo whilst we're at it. Ronaldo. A great picture of a camel toe. I've got two great pictures of Ronaldo's camel toe. Let me show you Ronaldo's muff in a second. Let me cut out Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona. Create, and then let's cut out Cristiano Ronaldo whilst we're at it. Two first names. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Two first names. Cristiano, what's wrong with that? I spell it right. Cristiano, shut up, I was going in. Cristiano Ronaldo. And then let's go over to Twitter. And then let's find the Ronaldo memes. There must be loads. Yeah. We'll put the new one up. Look at all them minces. Read 'em and weep. To the trolls. Read 'em and weep. And then we'll add Cristiano's camel toe. There it is, look, right there. Look at that muff. And then we've got another one here. Where is it? We've got another camel toe shot. Where is it? That one there, where she's pulling up her shorts. Bink. Look at that for a camel toe. And then one more. Oh no, it's Maradona. That's the other. Oh yeah. I might as well put that one in to show it's not photoshopped. It's not photoshopped. It is when I put the suspenders on, but the original picture is not photoshopped. Cristiano Ronaldo, two first names. Cristiano Ronaldo, two first names. There you go. Doomsh. Cristiano Ronaldo. Did I cut him out for the show? I did. Thanks for playing CSI. Cristiano. Let's shut that window. And Michael Schumacher. Have I done Schumacher? I don't think I have. I think you got me. Oh no. Let me check. Michael Schumacher. Yeah, wasting my life again. Nearly made me do another one. I'm going to start ignoring requests, I tell you, Pink. If you can't be bothered to check. Zinedine Zidane, I swear I've done that one as well. You're winding me up. Zinedine Zidane, copy. Search. Zinedine Zidane, you're really wasting my life. Another second, another minute gone. I'm just going to start picking them. A lot, yeah. Right, here we go. Oh, Ronaldinho Gaucho. There, go on then, we'll have this one. Ronaldinho, we've done Ronaldo. We might as well do Ronaldinho. Images. Ronaldinho. I'll spell that. Ronaldinho. Back file. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Search. Bink. She's got a really long face. Tiny. She's got Charlie Cake teeth. Look at that. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. She's a gummy bear doing double devil horns. Look. She is widest in the hairline. Beautiful open eye sockets. High set ears. Sloping jawline. And the buck teeth of a beautiful woman. Yeah. Beautiful, soft, shiny, estrogen-filled eyes. No jawbone, look. That triangle shape that comes in, look, from a woman's smile. She got a big booty as well, hasn't she, look? Look at those chicken nom-noms. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Big chicken nom-noms again. Why can't I find Ronaldo's gates in any of these pictures? Ronaldinho's gates, should I say. Right there. That was a female face right there. Egghead. Soft jawline. Small dentures. Close set eyes. No trachea. Ronaldinho Gaucho. Not a single gate showing. That's mental. Not even on the pitch. Knackers to you. Ronaldinho walking. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. In line and in line. There's a nice one. Right there. Ronaldinho, female gate. Messi with his foot and knee going out. She's tiny, isn't she? Look, Messi. She's got a massive ass. This is why they wear these long football tops, to cover up their asses. That's a nice knee separation. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Kinetic ones, not mineral ones. Again, full mints. If someone can explain to me why this woman here, if it is a woman, has got a bigger head than Ronaldinho, that would be nice. It really would. I was just going to say that looks like Rocky, not Maradona. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And that's it. That's all the gates. Let's put street in there real quick. See if we can catch some paparazzis. They're the best ones. If there are any. Don't think there are. Ronaldinho Gaucho. Knee separation. Look at the shoulder tilt. Look at the diamond. Look at the short arm hanging akimbo to the body. Not down by his sides like a real man. Yeah. Right, we're done. Ronaldinho. Let's add you to this list. Ronaldinho Gaucho. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get rid of that. Search again. Go to all. Copy your name. Drop you into Twitter. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, let's come back to class. Let's close that window. Let's open up a new one. Zooey Deschanel, not famous enough for me. Shaka Khan is, though. Shaka Khan is. Shaka Khan. That's a big name. Shaka Khan. She's got big teeth as well. He's got big teeth. Looks like Nicki Minaj's dad, doesn't it? It does, though, doesn't it? Let me cut out, what's his name? Ronaldinho Gaucho. Paste. Create. Ronaldinho Gaucho. Right, done. Next, Shaka Khan. I'll just put you in the back file quickly. Shaka. Chaka. Chaka. Search. Right, whilst it goes after Chaka in the back file, we will foot the bill on this one. It's got, look at the dentures. We're done on the... Feed me, Seymour! Feed me now! You're not... Oh, you're going to YouTube. But no, you're not. Little shop. Little shop of... Little shop. Little shop of horrors. Little shop. Little shop of horrors. Massive set of teeth. He looks a bit like Tina Turner as well, doesn't he? It's the male skull. It's the African male skull that makes him look this way. He's got massive dentures. He's got brow bone in the corner of his eye. Large, low set ears. Shaka Khan. That's a very strange shape here. I don't know what that is. Does he give himself an hernia? That can't be his pot belly, surely. Little shop of horrors. My, what big kneecaps you have. Oh, I was hoping for a penis. He's got no hips. That... I don't think he's tucked very well there, do you? Little shop of horrors. Shaka Khan. Ain't nobody love me better than you. Looks like he's had an ulcer. Make me happy. That's a bit low for an ulcer, isn't it? Ulcers are upwards, aren't they? They're usually cut above the belly button. Little shop of horrors. Flip-de-flop. Did I do a skull check? I didn't, did I? Let's find his face. We're done. Male cheekbones. He reminded again of Sabrina. Big, thick brow bone. Otherwise, rectangle-shaped eyes, look. Wide ash cheek. Widest below the eyes, look. Square jaw, massive mouth. Huge mouth. For those Stacey Solomon gnashers. Stacey Solomon. Right, here's another one. Shaka Khan. Can we find you walking? Right, Shaka. There's one, but it's not very good. It's blocked. That one's better. Straight legs, knees together. I don't know if he's standing. Oh, he is walking. He's in motion, look. Straight legs, knees together. Shaka Khan. Again, his dress is like that. It's very Tina Turnerish, isn't it? That gold dress. Like chain mail. Chain mail. Chan mail. Shaka Chan mail. Oh, it's Khan, not Chan. Bad. My bad. Chuck a bottle, chuck a can. Chuck a can. What song's that from? Chuck a bottle, chuck a can. Chuck a can. Oh, 19, the Vietnam song, whatever it was called. Since the age of 19. He's not got many gates, has he, old Shaka? Have I got him? Have I even got him? Oh, I do. Tell me, where are all those gates? I can't imagine where all those gates are, because we've only seen one street. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. There ain't none. Right, oh, it's a good job I've got him in a back file. It's like the deleting the gates for future transvestigators. Bink. Bosh. Don't ask me where all those gates are, because I couldn't find them, but they're there. Shaka Khan. Khan! Chuck a bottle, chuck a can. Chuck a can. There we go. Back. Who's John Fogerty? You're winding me up. John Fogerty. American singer-songwriter. I've never heard of this person. I want real famous people. Next. Evel Knievel. Now that's famous. Evel Knievel. Stunt woman. Look at that mince. Look at the arms akimbo. Let me just cut out Shaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Next. Evel Knievel. Images. Look at that egghead. Widest in the hairline. Dial M for Masons. Look at the letter M. How impossible could it be that God made the M appear in their heads when they do this to themselves? Closer eyes, no brow bone, a tiny mouth, pink lips. I can't see her ears. There's not many gates on Evel Knievel. Mind you, she couldn't really walk, could she? She was made of metal. She broke her... Look at the size of that noggin. She broke her legs that many times. She was part man, part woman, part machine. Part man. Oh, that was great. That was one of the greatest toys they ever made. Where you could mount it on that dynamo and make the back wheel turn real fast. Then you press the button and it, Evel Knievel would go off at like 20 miles an hour. It went off at some speed, that little toy did. I'm telling you now, when you got it up to speed. I love that Evel Knievel toy. Evel Knievel. He didn't do any... Did he really jump in that? There's no way he jumped in that, is there? The Stratocycle. The Stratocycle. Isn't that what they've called the new strains? Stratus and Columbus. Taking a piss. It's in the trails. He looks like Doc. Marty, we're going back to the future. He does look like Marty a bit there. I mean, Christopher Lloyd. There it is. That's it. That was the greatest toy in the world. It wasn't that small. Don't make out. It was massive. That's a little one. That's more like the big one. It was bigger than that. Surely it was. Is it because I was a child that it didn't look that? It looked. Surely it was bigger than that. I swear down it was big. There's no way it was that big. There is no way. I remember getting over it and putting one hand on top of this bit and then using the whole of my other hand to do it. That's more like it. It's still not the right size though. I swear down there was a big one. Oh, you've really got me going. I've got to have a look at more of these now. I'm having a Mandela effect. Was the Evel Knievel toy bigger than that? Yes, it was. It was more like that one, wasn't it? That's still not big. Oh, there it is. That's the bad boy. That's the one I remember. I knew it was bigger than that. Bigger than that. Shut up. Right, okay. Let's go back. Evel Knievel. I don't think there's many gates on here. Because like I said, she broke it. Even Robbie Knievel's flipped. The other one. The daughter. There she is. That's the daughter, Robbie Knievel. Just one question. Why the long face? Why does he look like a chef? He looks more like a chef than he does a motorcycle rider. There's a partial on Evil. There's one when she had a cane, look. She couldn't walk after that. Knee and foot going outwards, look. I'm surprised she could walk at all. Some of the accidents this woman had. If she was a man, she'd have had big balls. This woman had big ovaries. That's what she had. Evel Knievel had big eggs. We're looking at Evel Knievel. That's a nice gait with diamond right there. Arms akimbo to the body. There's another one there. Oh, it's a woman. Final answer. We're going to need more than that, though, Evil. I'm out pics. Walking. Dink. Let's have a look in the back file real quick. Evel Knievel. Evil should find you. Right, let's go after Evel Knievel's gates. That's a beautiful one. Second row, second in. Bink. Game over. Even got the shoulder tilt, look. Shoulder tilt, full mints, game over. There's another one there. It's not a clean one, though. Female Bigfoot, flat-footed. There's the one we've seen loads of times. What was that one back there? Oh, it's a suit. Is that all the injuries he's had? The many injuries of Evel Knievel. I'm surprised she could walk. I really am. Evel Knievel. Final answer, it's a girl. Oh, that's a nice one there as well, Evil. Shoulder tilt. Let's have a look. Back file, Evel Knievel. There it is. Oh, that's terrible. So look at those pictures quickly. Do you know what? That needs an update. We'll take these pictures that we've got. Is there any more? No, we're out of pics. That's just enough though, I think. We'll take the ones we've found. It reminds me of Jerry Reed from Smokey and the Bandit. Snowman, you got your ears on? Save the image. Save the image. We'll take that one as well. Save that image. With the ski whiffs. Was there another one? I'm sure there was one more, wasn't there? No, that was it. 4 gates. I just need your face, Knievel. Go back to the top. That's quite a nice one to check, actually. It's not square, though. That one is. but it's not a clean picture. That one's better. Too big. I like the dial M for Masons. Look at that Widow's Peak clinging in for dear life. Yeah, we'll take that one as your face. Evel Knievel. Save image. I won't post to Twitter because the other one's old. Oh, no, get rid of walking, you div. That one. Evel Knievel. Copy. Close that one. Open this one. Let's go back to the top. Snoop Dogg. Sorry, I'm not on Twitter. Yeah. Anna Souza, you're winding me up. You asked for him the other day. I swear you did. 20 seconds of my life gone. Snoop. And there it is. Snoop Dogg 2 months ago. Don't wind me up. Next one. George Clooney. And we've done Clooney as well. I'm sure I have. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. George Clooney's going on. George Clooney. George Clooney. Bink. Let's cut out Evel Knievel. Paste. Evel Knievel. EK, that's 33 father. Evel Knievel. Next, George Clooney. The Clooney. She had a big fake jaw implant. Do you know who she looks like there to me? Not all of you, you might know who it is, but Dick Van Dyke. I'm seeing a Dick Van Dyke. It's the long face with the big chin that does it. It's not wide enough to be a man's face. Clooney. Backfile quickly. George Clooney. Search. Whilst it searches for George Clooney, we'll go after images. It's wonky as well. Look, that chin is wonky. Look, how is that possible? You got state-of-the-art surgeons, and it's not happening. A male. They've both got closer eyes. They've both got long faces, small faces, lot, but long skulls, which is what we see with women: small faces, long skulls. If a man's got a long face, he's got a massive face. I'm telling you, it's huge. It's not squashy and petite. Look at the husband with the clavicles. I got a place to put mama's spicy meatball. George Clooney and his male order bride. Look at that face in the kneecap. Ha, 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 ha. It literally looks like a demon with its mouth open, doesn't it? Male kneecaps, bony, more visceral, cause faces to appear in them. When a woman has a face in a kneecap, it looks like a Casper the Friendly Ghost, like a baby or something, because you've got subcutaneous laser fat all over the body. We're looking at George Clooney. There she is as a young George right there. Can we find that picture? We can. Small dentures, soft eyes, high set ears, no jawline, no neck. Very soft, feminine. Look at those eyelashes. And an Adam's raisin implant to fool the masses. And it works. It absolutely works. Before it was pointed out to me, I never ever spotted a woman pretending to be a man. Ever, ever, ever. I never ever spotted one of these. I spotted the males. Sandra Bernhard, Janet Street Porter, Amy Winehouse, Tracy Chapman. I spotted at least 4 of them But I still didn't believe that they were men because people around me said, no, you're wrong. Peer pressure. Now, I don't cave into peer pressure. I'll stand up with my middle fingers up, spouting the truth. It is what it is. You can't undo it. Once you can see that wide five-head look, the soft female eyes, big but high-set ears, the sloping jawline, the wonky chin, the fake Adam's raisin implant. Look at that. That's not an Adam's. How is that a trachea? He's got a concave Adam's apple. Or she. But she's looking worse for wear, isn't she, as she gets older, look. They used to say my brother looked like George Clooney, but he never did. My brother looked nothing like Clooney. Like they said, I look like Keanu Reeves and Jim Carrey. I don't look like either. It's just the teeth. The white teeth. I'm on about, not the size. Caterpillars for eyebrows. The sloping, soft, rounded jaw of a woman look. George Clooney is a woman. Final answer. GC, what's that? 3 sevens. 7, 7, 7. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight away, we're done. It's game over. We'll start with, where was it? That one first. Bink. George Clooney is a woman. Shoulder tilt, hip twist. Short arms akimbo. Full mince. There's another one right there. Same problems with the full mince. There from Flamingo. Knees are separated. Look at the shoulder twist. Shoulder tilt, sorry. Look at the big bum and thighs of George Clooney. Look at those chicken nom. Look at how thick that thigh is. Chicken nom nom thighs. George Clooney fails forensics. It's a girl. Inline footfall. There's another one. Inline. There's a stair fail. Look at the female Q line. Look at the arms hanging akimbo. There's another flamingo there. The bodyguard's a woman as well. I thought that was Howard Stern for a second. Full mince, wrong angle. Straight legs, look. Versus inward pointing thighs and knees. Is that Danny DeVito? Look at the mince. Look at that Q line on Danny DeVito. Is that bigger? It is. Look at that Q line on Danny DeVito. You gotta be kidding me. It's a woman. Final answer. George Clooney's a woman as well. Given away by the inline footfall look. She walks like a tightrope walker. One foot in front of the other. So does Brad Pitt. Arms akimbo. And all these people, honestly, I can only imagine these are all flip-flops. Why would you go and stand out in the streets and praise these bitches? Look at the husband. That was one of the first pictures I ever saw that I realised I was looking at a dude pretending to be a woman. Amal Clooney. It's in one of my very first videos as a proof. I could see the shoulders over the hips. I was like, that's a dude. That straight up is a pencil walking down the street. George Clooney, stair fail. Look at the knee separation. Look at the knees together. Look, if this was a real woman and she was about to go down the steps, those knees would already be like this. They'd look like that. We're done. George Clooney is biologically feminine. A female. Proven by the way she walks. George Carlin, no. George Clinton, George Clooney, there you are. Georges Clooney. Georges Clooney. Georges Clooney. Oh, Clooney. There you go. George Clooney. Thanks for playing CSI with me. We'll close that one down. Open up a new one. Bum, 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 bum. George Clooney. Joe Rogan. I swear down we've already done Joe Rogan. Are you even checking? Joe Rogan. Yep. Wasting my life. Next. Dakota Fanning. Have we? I swear I've done Dakota Fanning as well. Dakota Fanning. Or was it the other Dakota that we did? Johnson. Oh, it might be Johnson. You might have me. Yeah, you got me. Dakota Fanning. Dakota Fanning. Dakota Fanning. Yep, hang on, let me cut out. Who did we just do? I've forgotten. George Clooney. Let me cut George out. George Clooney. George Clooney. No, oh my gosh, will you stop doing? I wish it wouldn't do that. Did I put the name in? No. I pressed the Windows button and it brings up a load of Windows stuff. George Clooney, 777 in the name. Okay, let's do another one. Dakota Fanning. Who's that? Is that Dakota Fanning there? Or is that Dakota Fanning? That's Dakota Fanning. Look at the size of those eyes. Ellie and Dakota. Oh, the brothers are there. Pair of bros. Oh, now I recognise him. What movie is that from? I can't remember, but I've seen it. The track here. Look at that. Look at the neck. What woman do you know that has clavicles that poke out at the shoulders and a neck almost as long as the head? Mounted on top of a plinth. They feminise the eyes, but the distance can't be changed. Like, they wish they could separate the face and bring the eyes closer together, but they don't. They can't. God made it not possible. Broad shoulders, flat chested, wide cheekbones. No, I won't be quiet, Dakota. You and your brother, Ellie, are going down in the history annals as flip-flops. Sorry. There you go. Dakota Fanning with his big brother, I assume. Seriously, what is this? Is that a dress? Why is it all out? I think I'm going to be sick. Dakota Fanning with his brother. Oh my gosh, bowling ball skulls on both of them. We're done. The pair of them have got heads like bowling balls. The jawline of a man, the cheekbones of a man, the far apart eyes of a man, the short sloping foot is a bowling. Look at the size of it. Tell me, does it look like an egg? If it doesn't resemble an egg with close set eyes, it's a man. Shock horror. Dakota Fanning. Did I put you in the back file? No, I didn't. Dakota. Away she goes. Let's search for your... Is that him as a child? It is. The neck, the teeth, the large low set ears, look. I'm sorry, but this is not normal and it's not right. Secretly sex changed as children. That one looks like death warmed up. It really does. Reminds me I need 4 pints of milk. He needs to get out in the sun, doesn't he, Dakota? They don't come much milkier than that. He reminds me of Drew Barrymore a bit. It's the male face. Every time you see these male skulls, Look at the neck on that thing. What is going on there? Seriously, they didn't even bother, did they? They just put him out there and said, don't worry about the tits. No one's going to notice. I did. What is going on there? That is just a bloke. It's the same one as this one, isn't it? It must be the brother. They're like, we'll give you boobs, but not your bro. Your bro, we ain't got enough money to give you bro boobs. She's got a funny looking set of hips there, hasn't she? Arms akimbo. Big old fat woman. Dakota Fanning walking. Straight legs, knees together. Straight legs, knees together. Female on the right. Shoulder tilt, hip twist, inline footfall. Man on the left. Straight across shoulders. Straight legs, knees together. Space between his feet. Do you know what he looks like there? He looks like Cameron Diaz, double-pronged Adam's apple. Do you know what else he looks like? Amanda. That's what Amanda looked like when I was young. I'm telling you, he looked like that. Dakota Fanning fails forensics. If you can't see it in the rectangle-shaped eyes, the massive dentures, the low-set ears, and the double-pronged Adam's apple, maybe you'll learn from the gate. Dakota Fanning. Let's open up your images. We're done. Dakota Fanning. There you are. I've got two of them. Dakota Fanning. Create. Done. Next. Open the window. Dakota Fanning. Leona Lewis. Go on then. The only reason is because it is a world famous name. It's a singer now, isn't it? It won the X Factor, but it went American, didn't it? Leona Lewis. Two first names. Actually, no. I've already done Leona Lewis. It's in the X-File winners. X Factor winners, sorry. Billy Graham, two first names. That's a request. Billy Graham, the preacher. Billy Graham. Bink. Again with that giant 5 head. What a stonker that is. Dakota Fanning. Did I upload yet? No, I didn't. 1 second. There we go. Dakota Fanning. Dakota Fanning. Walking. Create. Next, Billy Graham, the preacher, the gospel believer. In the name of the Lord, I've come here today to preach the word. That looks like an eyeball. Oh, look. Masonic compass in plain view. Billy Graham preaching to 60,000 Christians. You liar, you deceiver, you shameful, disgusting abomination to God. This person may have done some good in the world in terms of belief in God, but it's a false idol preaching it to you. It's not a real man. It's a woman pretending to be a man. You only have to look at the family. The daughter's arms and hands. Look at the necks on them two. You got to be kidding me. Look at the husband with the strings of pearls to hide the length of his neck. And you got 2 little girls. There's 4 boys and 3 girls in that picture. Explain to me how Mrs. Graham has got a bigger face than Mr. Graham. Explain to me how these two have got bigger, longer necks and faces than Billy Graham, who sat right in front of them. The small faces, that's meant to be a full-grown man. The only thing that's big on that skull is the 5-head look. Billy Graham. There, full mince. Look at it. Mincing, mincing, man, 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 man. In that order. Billy Graham's squashed down face. Again, I'm seeing Charles Napier. Not quite the same curled up chin that Charles Napier had, but it's the massive 5-head and the squashed face. Very similar. It's because I'm looking at female skulls. That's what's doing it. There's another one. Johnny Cash. With your close set eyes. Again, Johnny was a big believer in God, right? Tell him that God's going to cut you down. Well, I don't believe that they believed in God. They know God was real, but they didn't. They just pretended to believe in God as normal people do. You see, I don't have a belief in God. I know God exists. There's no other way to explain this world to me other than a miracle worker, and that would be God. There's no faith needed for me to see God. I don't need this fake pastor. I don't need the book. I don't need cardinals and popes. I don't need none of it to know that God exists. The world itself explains God to me. The skeletons he created describe God's intellect to me, his intelligence, the way he designed every organ for every animal. Some of them change colours. Some of them are beautiful like peacocks. Some of them are more dull like pigeons. But regardless, all of these beautiful animals that God created for us to look at and observe, they all have a same life, a biological system like us. 2 eyes, a brain, a mouth, a stomach. Just the bodies alone of any animal, don't matter if it's a dog, a cat, a fish, a bird, it's amazing. And he made them for 3 different environments: land, sea and air. And then at the top of all of this beauty and design, he put his pride and perfection at the top. Man, us, created in his image, able to think like him, able to create laughter and love and poetry and music, able to create families. Just the communication skills among people determine that God exists. All right, birds sing, whales sing, dogs bark, but none of them communicate like we can. That's why we are the image of God. We have communication skills. We have endless possibilities to do right or wrong. The devil only wants you to do wrong. And even when you think you're being told the right words, you're still looking at the devil in disguise. Billy Graham, 2 first names, walking. We've got 1 gate. Did I put Billy Graham into the back file? I don't know if I did. Let me 1 second. Billy Graham. Search. I'll put a Y in there. It shouldn't be that. Search. Billy Graham. He runs like a girl. This is what's catching my eyes. Elbows down and outlet. Just like the German schoolgirls. Same again here. Elbows out. Shoulders twisted. Is that Billy Graham there? Because that's a nice gait if it is. I don't know which one. Yeah, it is Billy Graham. inline footfall, but that's a beautiful mince right there, but it's small. There's a nice inline. Come. There's a nice inline right there. Billy Graham, look at the husband with a space between his feet. Who's that? Skipping the way down the stairs. I don't know. There's a nice one. Billy Graham. Straight-legged man. Look at that Adam's apple. And a really tall girl. That's how they fooled us, by growing these tall women and keeping the men shorter. That's how they got away with it. If all celebrities, if the woman retained the normal size and the man retained his size, they wouldn't have got away with it as easy. No way. People would have noticed. But because they can grow these tall women, these basketball players, Shaquille O'Neal and Kyrie Irving, etc., because they can grow these tall women, the masquerade is easier for them to pull off. Because women are not naturally this big, are they? In couples, it's the man that grows biggest and the woman stays small. Like a sardine in a can. The women are always petite. They don't have these big bulky shoulders and massive man hands, etc. Don't get me wrong, Billy Graham's head it's a meathead. It's an absolute meathead, but it's a female skull. That's why it looks like a meathead up top. That's what we call them meatheads for, because they've got big five heads. And when you make a woman really big, you're magnifying that five head. It becomes a 6 or 7 head, like Billy Graham had. There's a nice female Bigfoot right there. And the husband. From Flamingo. Straight-legged man, big feet. Once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Is that you there, or is that Donald Trump? Oh, it's Donald Trump. And Pence mincing. Look at the size of them feet. She's got little hands and little feet, Donna, I think. Well, I don't think, I know. Billy Graham, 2 first names. We're done. Backfire, what are you saying? There is a Billy Graham. Billy Graham, 2 first names. Post. Tweet. Next. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Do. Wait. Billy Graham. Lou Ferrigno. The Hulk. Lou Ferrigno. Otherwise known as the Incredible Hulk. Oh, well, let me cut out Billy Graham. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just cut out Billy Graham. Nearly forgot. Billy Graham. Billy Graham. 2 first names. Create. Right, done. Let's have another one. Otherwise known as, was he Mr. Universe? I don't know if he was Mr. Universe, Lou Ferrigno. Mrs. Universe. Of course, most famous for being the Incredible Hulk, which I've got to admit, absolutely terrified me as a child. The Incredible Hulk was scary as. And who knew I was looking at a woman? a big old woman. This is what they can do to a woman's body. Most people would never, even with training, be able to see it. They just can't get their head around it, that a woman can look like this. And don't get me wrong, she's strong. She's a strong woman. Don't get me wrong. She got muscles. But you put her in against the male equivalent, and there's going to be a huge difference. Why? Because his skeleton is bigger. With a bigger skeleton becomes bigger muscles, particularly in the upper body. Women have short humerus bones to facilitate breastfeeding. Baby's head onto breast. Men have much longer humerus bones, by about 2 to 4 inches usually. Depends on the size of the man you're talking. A real big man has got huge reach, huge length in his arms. So, for example, a male boxer with long reach, 82 centimetres, 82 inches or whatever it is, 82 inches, 82 inch reach, that's a woman. The male equivalent's going to have a 90. I'm telling you now. Huge limbs and bones in comparison to. Much bigger muscles. Soft eyes. It looks like someone I know. It really does. And someone else I know scoffed when I said it might be an FTM. I wonder if I'm right. Close set eyes. It's a small face look. Draw a triangle. Widest in the hairline. Ignore the chicken wings. Women have bingo wings underneath their arms, right? Normal women. Look, I'll show you. Bingo wing. Bingo wing. There you go. Bingo wings. They have this saggy bit. So when you bulk a woman up like this, what she gets is these 25-inch biceps. I remember asking my friend Rob, how big did you get them up to? I'm sure he said 19, 20. He couldn't reach 25s. He was like, nah, they're the biggest men. But that's back when I remember thinking they were men. Now I know it's a woman. I know that this bingo wing adds to the circumference of this overall muscle. If it was a man, this arm, this muscle itself would be about here. It would stop about there. The arm would be so much longer than these faux pas men with short uppers. That's not Lou Ferrigno. Is that his daughter? That's his daughter, I guess. Lou Ferrigno. There's his daughter, yeah. Lou Ferrigno Jr. Triangle shape, bottom of the face, high set ears, crow's feet, soft eyes, close set soft eyes. No brow bone. Small dentures. That is Lou Ferrigno there. Necrotic nipples. This is how big they can bulk a woman up to. But I'm telling you now, the male equivalent will shit all over it. Excuse me language, but it will. I've got a friend who I've known since I was a young lad. They call him the honey monster. For English people, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've never been sat next to a man so big in all my life. I never have. He was like 3 of me. The first time I sat next to him. He was huge. I don't even know how he gets on planes. Is that Lou Ferrigno's husband? Let's have a look at him. Tell me, who's got the bigger mouth? That's your first point of call. Who's got the biggest mouth? How is it possible? How is a woman half the size of the Hulk got a bigger mouth than the Hulk? It's absolutely impossible. Files for divorce. After 43 years of marriage, Lou Ferrigno doesn't want to be married to it. Look at the size of the hand. Oh my gosh, look at them fingers. Oh, 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 oh. But I've been doing this a long time. All the old bodybuilders, right into the past. Every name you've ever given me has been FTM. Including, who's the one who dated Marilyn Monroe? Is in the song. The one that goes... We didn't start the fire. He's in that song, whoever I'm talking about. I can't remember who it is. Joe DiMaggio. Is it Joe DiMaggio? Yeah. No, it is Joe. It is Joe DiMaggio. Is it Joe DiMaggio? No, there's another one that dated. Is it Marilyn? I'm sure it might be this one. Where's that picture? Why does he look like Nigel Farage? He's got a bagel for a top lip. We didn't start the fire. Muscles ain't equal to strength. Oh, I know. Joe DiMaggio. It might have been Jane Mansfield I'm thinking of. Look at the size of those teeth. Then look at them ones. Weird looking long face. But look at that nipple. Explain to me what's going on. Why does that nipple look like a letterbox? It literally looks like a post a £5 coin in there. They're big coins, aren't they? I could post a £5 coin in there. What is wrong with that nipple? Joe DiMaggio. Yeah, Joe DiMaggio. Is it Joe DiMaggio with the big shoulders? I don't know if it's Joe DiMaggio I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of another bodybuilder. This is a basketball player. This is not who I was thinking of. I was thinking of a bodybuilder. Not Joe DiMaggio. Okay, but you get the gist, right, of what I'm saying. They've been doing this a long time. Giving women the look of a man. To anybody without a clue about forensics or the body, there's no way you would think that was a woman ever, would you? You would never assume or even postulate that it's a woman. Same with Hulk Hogan. But when you look at these bodies look very strange, don't they? It might be a 25-inch bicep, but it's a very small 25-inch bicep. They look like coffee beans, don't they? Look, the muscles. So you can bulk a woman up, but you cannot change her skeleton. Do you know why? Lou Ferrigno walking. Do. Not very big there, is she? Ski with legs. In line. It's no good. That's the Hulk from Flamingo. Lou Ferrigno in motion, in line. Oh, did I put Lou Ferrigno in the back file? I don't think I did. Got hiccups. Lou F. I should find it. Lou F. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Lou's husband, look at that. It looks like the living dead. Doesn't it? It looks like something out of the cast of The Walking Dead. I'm assuming that Lou's husband was a bit older than Lou. I'm just guessing. We didn't start the fire. Lou's hands are massive for a woman, aren't they? I gotta admit. Massive hands, but not big palms, if you get what I mean. She got small feet for such a big girl, big guy. There's a nice one. Inline footfall, feet akimbo. Lou, inline, boy on the left. Look at the size of them shoulders and chest. Is that another one? It is. From Flamingo. A big girl who opens her knees. Rule number 1 is to watch the knees, okay, folks? In forensics. Knees together, it's a man. Knees apart, it's a woman. Do. That's not Lou Ferrigno. Unless it's his son. And the final gate from Flamingo. Dr. David Banner. That used to scare the living bejesus out of me. Those eyes. When his eyes went, scared me every time. I was only little. Images. Lou Ferrigno. Back file. Lou F. Amy Lou. Lou. Where's Lou? There we go. Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno. Let me grab his name. Hair name. We'll have to get rid of that. Lou Ferrigno. And Bosch. There you go. The Incredible Hulk is a woman. As hard as it is for you to accept. I love forensics. I really do. I've already done this. I've already done the A-Team. All you got to do is go to YouTube. You put in my channel name there. G2G, Son of Man, look. And then put in A-Team. A-Team. Where is it? Oh, and come on. Is it the A-Team? My bad. It's definitely been done. The A-Team. No. What did I put it under? Oh, TV show. 80s. 80s TV. Should be a few of them, actually. 80s TV shows. There you go. There's Murdoch. There's the A-Team. First time. First time under the A-Team. It's not under Mr. T. It is there, though. Lou Ferrigno. I posted it, right? I need to cut it out. 1 second. Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno. Paste. Paste. Create. The Incredible Hulk is a woman, as hard as it is for you to accept. Billy Joel. Have I done Billy Joel? 2 first names. I don't think I have done Billy Joel, have I? I think you've got me. Billy Joel. Billy Joel. Search. Oh no, I haven't done it. I tell a lie. I definitely haven't. Let's do Billy Joel then. Billy Joel. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Billy Joel. Search. She's an egghead. She's an absolute... She reminds me of Sylvester Stallone. Can anyone else... It's the eyes, right? The coffee bean eyes are what's going to get you. Let's put Billy Joel in the back file. Billy Joel. Yeah, looks like Sylvester Stallone, doesn't it? And it's because you're looking at a woman's eyes. The froggy, open eye sockets. All right, there's a bit of brow bone there, but it's still not a male eye. It's not rectangular. It's not far apart, and it's not closed set. It's open. It's still open, look, even with a brow bone. She's very female. Look at the soft, sloping jawline of the woman. Look at the beautiful, froggy eyes. Look at them eyelashes. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has been sprung. Billy Joel fails forensics. You could put quite a lot of faces in there. Look how open the eye socket is. How thick the brow bone is, but it's rounded and it's soft. It's not squared and rectangular, look. It's still open, look. When she got older, the hair went back and all of a sudden she looked like an egghead. I think she looks like an egghead there. I don't know why, but her eyes right there, she looks like Lana Rhodes. She's got Lana Rhodes' eyes. Billy Joel, failing forensics. It's a woman and it does look like Sylvester Stallone. I'll give you it. Is that John Malkovich? No, I don't know who it is. That might actually still be Billy Joel. I don't know. Final answer. That is a girl. Rounded, open, close set eyes, small mouth, pink lips, No cheekbones, look. The sloping, rounded jaw of a woman, and no trachea, and no Adam's apple. How is it possible? Oh, you're looking at a girl, that's all. Walking. Away she goes. Billy Joel. From Flamingo, arms akimbo. That's a nice full mince, but I can't quite see it. From Flamingo again there. Is that the husband? It is. He's got a big head, hasn't he? Tell me, which one of them's got the bigger skull? It's that simple. It really is that simple. Without the gates, just look at her heads. Who's got the what? Look. My head does not look like a sodding Tic Tac, female. Absolute blockhead or cannonball. My head does not look like a sodding Tic Tac. Absolute cannonball of a head. Female Bigfoot / Flamingo there again. And again, look at the hip rotation. Knees are they're open, look, they're separated. Just remember, knees together versus knees apart. You're one or the other. It's a 50-50. That's the beautiful part about forensics. No matter what anybody tells you, it's a 50-50. Till the cows come home. Is that his wife? Well, explain to me how she's head and shoulders above Billy Joel. Explain it to me like I'm 4 years old. Don't tell me it's high heels. Because you're not going to take away them shoulders either. All that neck. All that square jaw. Or any of the male bones for that matter. Everybody wears masks. Metaphorically speaking. Jim Carrey, the mask. That's what they're wearing. They're wearing masks. Bodysuits, if you like. Broken leg. Broken leg. It's a woman. Final answer. Billy Joel is a girl. In the middle of the night. I go walking in my sleep. To the valley so deep. I've been searching for something. Look at those two monsters. Look at the eyes on that doofus. Billy Joel, 2 first names. Billy. Billy. Billy Joel. Billy Joel, 2 first names. Thanks for playing CSI with me. What time is it? It's 10:05. Do you know what? My belly's rumbling. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get something to eat. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for having me. Just remember, God loves you. He wants you to know a very important message. He wants you to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow for Sunday's live. Bye. Good night, Tim. Good night, Luke. And we're done. Bye.